Oh, a load of shit. I oh, dude, man, I don't know what to do with this anymore. It used to be like once a week. Now it's happening a couple of times a week. Bad enough because I'm struggling with the game that I'm playing because I want to keep an audience, but I don't seem to be retaining it with Hogwarts Legacy. But I want to keep playing it because it is an enjoyment. And it's just I can't believe it's dying. Now like twice a week this fucking thing is happening. Now I just don't know what to do. So yeah, all fun and games. All fun and games. So yeah, like I say, so I did start a career earlier, but it was as Norwich, but I'd done nothing. So all we're going to do this evening with me and you, Captain Kidby, is we'll load this up, right? And then I did put quite a few leagues in. All we're going to do is we're gonna find we'll find a suitable team to have a look at. Like this year, I haven't done anything. And this is where like the stream will crash or some bullshit like that for no fucking reason, because that's just what it does. Let's rock and roll, buddy. I mean, I've got a fair bit of rum to drink, so you know. Let's do whatever. I really don't like my camera position. It seems really off. Really off. Like that. I think that's better. Alright, cool. So anyway, we've got Norwich City, 11%. Hardcore. 33% core. 27%. I feel like Norwich is a lot more family than that. We do not have very much corporate. I can tell you that for a fact, this is right. And 17% casual? No. We fill a stadium with core supporters and family. There's not 27,000 seat stadium. It's a 1,500 tickets get sold to casuals. 27,000. I'm pretty sure we're at 25 or 26,000 every week. So anyway, so what I was looking at earlier is I was looking at the Belgian Pro League, right? Now the Belgian Pro League has got a couple of really interesting clubs for a number of different reasons. So we've got not the Challenger Pro, we've got the actual Pro League, whatever. Mainly because we've got a number of decent clubs in here. So the ones that are like challenging for the top titles, we've got Ghent, Antwerp have recently come through. Club Bruges are like kind of standard. Genk, because there's Ghent and Genk. Then you got Union Saint I call them Union Saint Gillois, but I need to double check the pronunciation because when I was watching BT Sport last night, they gave him a weird name, and I don't know what it was. It was really odd. And then obviously Anderlecht and Standard Liège. I forgot about them. So we've got 1, 2, got Ghent, Antwerp, Club Brugge, Genk, Anderlecht, Standard Liège, and Union Saint Gillois are like the big, technically what you class as potential big. Union Saint Gillois, no, so I fucking love them. The teams I love at the moment in everything I'm doing: Union Saint Gillois, Genk, and Antwerp. They're like my three go-tos. They are. But Union Saint Gillois, you look back at their history, which is what I was doing earlier. This is what I was like, because I was like, you know what? Let's actually look at these clubs and take an interest in them. And you look at their competition history. Where are we? Overview, records, league positions, overview, competitions. There we go. Domestic leagues. They were only promoted. So last year they actually finished top, and they lost in the playoff because they do a weird thing at the end of the season where they put it into a playoff every year. But they were in the Challenger Pro League before that. Like, they haven't been in top flight football for there you go, since 1972-73. And this is the first time that they've come up through the Belgian ranks. Now, don't get me wrong, you can see over the last 8 years or so, they have been pushing, they've been knocking on the door, like fourth, third, second, fourth, fifth, fourth, blah, blah, blah. They've been in the top 5 realistically the whole way through, top 6. But haven't been in the top division since then. They get promoted here. They finish first in the closing stage in the Pro League. They finish first in the closing stage and first in the opening, whatever that means. They get promoted, and then the first season they're back, finish top of the Pro League, and then lose the title in the playoff, coming second. Like, that's holy shit. So yeah, these guys are very much of interest. Their senior squad is quite interesting. This guy, I've been watching him quite a bit recently. He's like quite a big one for me. He's only 21, and I feel like, because I haven't played Football Manager 23, I haven't played it at all. So this is going to be like all new for me if we started playing this. Oh, he came from Bodo Glimt. Oh, well, they're banging. Bodo Glimt, so they're another one. Bodo Glimt are another one that have just kind of come out of nowhere almost, but their manager's really, really good. But Fag Boniface has come from there. I kind of want to buy him just off the basis of that. This guy, if I remember rightly, he played in the Europa League last night. He's on loan from PSV. That's it. He had a banging game last night against Union Berlin in real life. So we could, I mean, that could be it. We could make a series about doing Moneyball, but based on people's performance in real life, and getting those players in based on their real life performance to see if we can put together a team. That would be a quite, I think. Yes, we got these guys anyway. Christian Burgess, he's regularly in that team. He seems to be like a pretty solid centre back. Van der Hayden. They got a very good team. Antwerp, they bought Alderweireld. Then they've also got Richie de Laat, which I found really interesting. So Richie de Laat obviously used to play for Leicester back in the day. Pretty sure he was a Man U youth product, actually. Man United youth product, was he? Yeah, he was. Ah, he played for Wrexham for a bit. Oh, sorry. So no, he came through. He came through Antwerp. Now, if I remember, Beershot. Oh, he got relegated. Okay, never mind. They also Norwich on loan. Norwich on loan. He did. He came into Man U. So he was at Antwerp. Stoke bought him. Man U bought him, and then sold him to Leicester a few years later. These guys, Engelkamp, if I'm Ekkeling has been there for a while. He's played quite a few games this season. Yeah, I think like you could do quite a bit. Anderlecht to like the Premier League winners medal in the Borough dressing room. Lol. Anderlecht are like the team that have dropped off in this league. So Anderlecht haven't won the title in like 6 years, but they are the most decorated club in Belgian football. So if you like go on competitions, I don't think they've ever played outside of the Pro League. I think they've always been top flight. Yes, they have. Always been top flight. You can see the number of firsts. And they haven't finished outside the top 6 ever? Or 30 years or something crazy like that? Have a look. When was the last? Fifth? Sixth? 72, 73 was the last time they finished sixth. Even before that, before that, 51, 52. Okay, so they had a bit of spell in the 40s, but like Union St. Gilloise were like the best team in the early 20s, early 30s, and they'd won like all their league titles were in that time frame. And then you've got these bastards who've got so many Belgian Pro League titles and European Cup. Oh, so that's the Cup Winners' Cup. I thought these guys had won the Champions League. Clearly not. Yeah, so they've had a spell of bad times. They did have Vincent Company in charge for a little while. It doesn't mention him. I'm gonna have to Google that. When was Vincent Company? Yeah, Vincent Company was in charge of these guys for a bit. Yeah, Vincent Company, who is the Man City defender, ex-Man City defender, should I say? He's currently the manager of Burnley, and he was the manager here from he finished his career 2020 to 2022. So that means he's responsible because I know they weren't playing very well. I don't know if that was just under him or if that was just no cool of fun. 2020 to 2022. So he's here. We got third place finish, third place. This season they're not doing very well. I know that much. My stream summary is ready. Is it start again? Has it honestly died again? We're still live here. Everywhere else has died. Fuck this, man. Overlays. There's not even an excuse. It's literally just dying. There's not even a reason to it. I mean, I'm glad. No, like yeah, I can see you like you're still here, but like What a load of crap, mate. What a load of crap. There we are. Is it him? Okay, cool. We don't seem to have a problem with YouTube, which is fine. Okay. All right. Nope. Ah. I don't know. Dying or not. Not getting notified. This is really infuriating. The playoff system is really weird. They've got. Alright, can you go on it? No, you can't. Stages. Ooh. It's got to be a way you can see. Rules, there you go. Rules. General competition rule. I'm just like fingers crossed this die again. Okay. So league sorting rules. Half points. When points from previous stages are divided. Why would they be divided? Okay. Okay. Teams entering this stage. Points carried forward. Teams entering this stage will start with all their stats along with 50% of their points gained. Structure. Championship group finishes. 2 points. Oh, so okay. So you do the Pro League and then you do Championship group. Then decides, by the looks of it, the European places and also who the champion is. So if you finish first, you will get Champions League. I'm guessing they get qualifying. Right. So you get UEFA Champions League Champions Path playoff. And also, if you're second, Champions League Path second qualifying round. Third gets Europa League playoff. And fourth gets Conference League. Seeded? Oh. Second qualifying round. European places playoff final. Okay. You get $500,000 for finishing first. You should, I mean, surely that's not the case. You get more than that for getting in Europe. Matches have VAR. Minimum stadium capacity of 8,000. Medium stadium seating capacity is 5,000. Undersoil heating required. Wow, does that mean every pitch has undersoil heating? I mean, that's interesting in its own right. Club Bruges are the holders. I don't even think they're having that great a season this season, in all fairness. That's what I mean. You get about 80 million. But if you look across the leagues, though, this is what I mean. This is what I was saying earlier. Where like the disparity between the leagues is quite big now. Like the championship. So if we go, I'm itching my arm at the same time, and it's causing me to lose track a little bit. We go like championship. So if we have a look at the championship, then we go to rules. We can see like tell us what the money is, financial benefit. Like that is there's a lot more rules. Don't get me wrong, but yes, after no 12 games, 12 games he got, yeah, and got sacked. He wasn't. No, he was he at Bruges or was he at Standard Liège? I think he was Standard Liège, wasn't he? I need to Google that. I'm pretty sure he was Standard Liège, not Club Bruges. Either way, one of them's not doing very well this season. Standard Liège. He did beat Union Saint Gilloise recently. Oh, that's this weekend. But like Standard Liège are like a big team in Belgium, and their stadium capacity is the same as Norwich. But I was literally right, and I think Kidby, you might be the man to join me. I was thinking about. I've been thinking about this a lot in like the last couple of weeks. In that, I want to go on like a little tour, not a tour, just every now and then, just have like a weekend off. It was Club Bruges. You're right, Club Bruges. You're right. Have a weekend off and then just go to one of these random teams in Europe where it's fairly easy to travel to, and just go watch football. So, we'll one weekend we'll just be like Union Saint Gilloise. We'll go there. Next week, a month later, we'll be like, well, go watch Dynamo Zagreb and just watch random European football. I just really fancy doing it. There we go. That was me. Jump on a Ryanair flight for 20 quid. Hop across somewhere. Just do it. Fuck it. Do it. Parachute payment, 120k. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Literally, that would be the one. That would be the one. I'd love that. I think that'd be amazing to do something like that. I forgot with this one. All the World Cup's obviously got to happen still. Okay. How do you find out what the finances are? Sponsorship income, maybe? Oh, so is this like the individual clubs? Stoke get 10.25 million. I mean, all right, they're doing all right in real life, but before that, Middlesbrough get 5.5 million. I'm sorry, but no. Just no. Don't get 10.25 million. That must be stadium related, surely. Must be stadium related. I can't imagine that being anything else. I mean, it's like at the start of the season, they were fucking awful. Up the Borough. Norwich have a huge transfer budget. Fuck all. I don't want transfers. Transfers. I've got a huge £5 million budget. But how many players will they sell? That's the question. How many players would I actually sell? All right, so Michael McGovern can get the fuck out of the club. I'd probably guessing send him off on loan. Fleetwood want him. Yeah, you can have him on loan. Aarons is wanted by Wolves. Not going to happen. Jacobs has settled status. Okay. Has settled status. Someone's wanting Kelly McLean. I'd probably sell Kelly McLean. Not going to lie. I'd use Liam Gibbs a lot more. We've got Sarah. We've got Marcelino Nunes. So who would we sell? Who we buy? Who we sell? Who we keep? Pookie. Pookie's like the boss, right? In terms of this Norwich squad. But if we're going for it, maybe that time to sell. As much as I'm like, I really don't want to. It may be time to sell. Have some Fanta. Time. Go have some Fanta. As it's just me and you celebrating the evening at 2 minutes to midnight, Kidby. I'll treat myself and have some sugared there as well. Make Ben Gibson skipper. What? Because he's played for Borough. I think he's atrocious. I'm not gonna lie. In real life, if we're looking at real life, a hot go. Pookie. If you're looking at stats on this game, can't sell Pookie. Like they're for a championship striker, those stats are fucking good. That's a pain in the bum. Important player in his prime years. I mean, yeah, fine. I mean, he's out on loan. He's now out on loan. Ballymumba's out on loan. I really want to do something with him. Ballymumba's like one of the players future for Norwich as it stands at the moment. Tim Krul or Angus Gunn. We could make that decision in a bit. Ben Gibson and Grant Hanley are like my automatic two. See you later. Because in real life, are those two. They have the occasional good game, but generally they're just not great. They are not great at all. Gibson's really clumsy's not the right word. I mean, it might be the right word, but he's just like so lackadaisical. Like passing and stuff like that in real life, and I wouldn't keep him. John McCracken. Omar Bamadeli. He's like, he's one of my main guys. I need another central defender. Straight up. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Oh, Ben Gibson. He's one of our own. Did he come from the Borough youth team? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, he did. Went to Burnley for 50. We paid 8 million for that. Oh, Jesus. We had him on loan for a season. We were like, yeah, all right. We do that a lot. Grant Hanley is another one. He's done well over his career, but he's again clumsy. Clumsy is the right word. Like some of the shit they do as a centre back pairing, they're up there with Burrows. Right. They're out there with Burrows. Right. Borough and Norwich's defence. I'm always like, yeah, they're going to concede a goal. They'll probably score more than their opponents, but they're going to concede a goal. General rule of thumb. Leaky. They do enough for the championship, but put that pairing in the Premiership, they're fucked. That's the biggest problem I think we had. We didn't upgrade our defence. We upgraded in other areas, and it was central defence. We needed to do something last year. It's bad, just bad. But yeah, Omar Babadelli is a good one. Aaron's is obviously a good one. He's still really young. Balimumba is going to be like left back for the future, 100%. He is doing so well. Kieran Dowell, I'm surprised how well Kieran Dowell's doing. I'd probably pick Nunes over him. Placheta is one of the quickest football players out there I'm aware of, and gets international games. But we're not playing. Well, I mean, he's currently injured, I think, for the majority of the season. Yeah, he's gone. Rashiga's out on loan in Turkey. Marquinhos we got halfway through the season, but obviously because of this, we get him for the whole season. And Idal. It's an interesting set. It's a confusing one of who do you play and why do you play him. Steve Gibson's nephew. Data Hub. That. Yeah, report. I'm trying to think. Oh, can you drag and drop this down? Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Medical centre back in here. Yeah, I like that a bit. Yeah. What other competitions have we got? So, Lesh. Loznan, is it? Loz. Lek. There you go. Austria. We got Rakow, Czechoslovakia. Yeah. These guys. Poznan, not Ploznan. These guys are another one. Oh, so we're not going to have the whole squad, really? These guys have been doing really well, and they've been doing okay in Europe as well. Quite interesting. Borowski, too old for my liking. Ishak, too old for my liking as well. Yeah, wanted. AV Kortic. Belgium. How old's this guy? He's central defender as well. 26. Message. This guy's wanted by Sampdoria. 7. Bugger. Barry Douglas. Gosh. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Oh. What? Really? Shame. So if I didn't include Austria, that might have been a bit better. This team also is really good. They've really come through recently. But again, okay. Pedro Vieira. Not the person I'm thinking of. Never mind. They got him from Porto on a free. That's some good business. Brasovia. Irish First Division. Steve Gibson's nephew. He's one of our own. One of our own. He's one of our own. Overview. Legia Warsaw Standard. Who are these guys? Pogon. It's strange. Lek missed out last year, but Legia Warsaw. That's 500 sponsor. Nice Johnson. We need a young one. Him. Why is he here? I do like it when they bring through a random youth, I have to say. Generally shows that there's going to be something with it. There we are. Alright, alright. Well. I'm not actually going to do anything with this save, that's the thing. I'm trying to think where else I've been looking at recently. Dynamo Zagreb. That's another. Croatian, yeah. The one with hijack split. Yeah. I have been looking at these guys recently. In terms of real life. Oh, we've got okay. We've got a good amount of players in. Petkovic. There you go. Guy. Bartaruna. Two people in for message. Olympic Marseille. Wanted by 11 clubs. He's 23 as well. Oh, hello. Paramount, Cremonese, Augsburg. So this is probably, I mean, apart from Union Berlin, in my eyes anyway, it's about the level that you're going to be looking at for a team. Norwich, I would say. This is going to be about the level you're going to be looking at. So Spikic. If I was, would he come? Maybe. I think the transfers. Let's say it's 350 to 3.5 million. But if you're forgetting about the transfer fee, the level of like League One, Serie A, Bundesliga teams, apart from Union Berlin, maybe Lens, they're all like mid-table teams. So realistically, not many of these have got Europe football, which means you're okay. So as Norwich, good to hear that you're interested in Norwich. To be honest, he doesn't really want to make that move, but here's most of what would get a deal done anyway. I believe Dynamo wants somewhere between 325 for 3.5. Want a wage of between 15.75 and 21. We expect the player to be a star player. Bring in a suitable signing to help settle. We use him in preferred position as right winger with an inverted winger role. We'll give player a big pay rise, which I hope is part of that 15 to 21. Would your client? It's interesting to see all these different options given. I have no quibbles with any of this, but I would prefer it if they could all be up for no go rather than being boxed from the outset. He's a bit demanding, yeah. He's like, oh yeah. To be honest, he doesn't really want to make the move, but this is what you could do to get the deal done. It's like, okay, he's only a regional agent. Locked demands. Bring it. So the only thing he's saying is definite is to bring in a suitable signing to help the player settle, which basically means that you've got to find a player in his comparative area to help the player settle, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Isn't he Croatian, I think? Or is he from somewhere else? do you think you could persuade to rein in his expectations? I'm not going to answer. I'm just going to end the chat. Where he's from? So yeah, he's Croatian. So we need to find someone who's a Croatian player that we can bring in, probably from like under 21s. Cheeky loan bid for Modric. Well, you know, being the mighty Norwich and all that. I think if we changed it and if we started a career mode as like someone in a decent European position, like Union St. Galois, or maybe go to Poland, or maybe go to where else could we? Where else could we go? Italy, maybe. I've kind of fancy Fiorentina. But again, I've got the shirt as well. That would help. Where else have I been looking at recently? I've had a look at Lech Poznan. I've had a look at Dynamo Zagreb. I've had a look at the Belgium League. I really do like the look of Union Berlin, and then there's another team. Oh, there's another team in the Bundesliga that I'm like, they intrigue me. Bundesliga. Freiburg. I like Freiburg. Yeah, Union Berlin and Freiburg, two favorite teams in here at the moment. Frankfurt are doing a lot of good stuff, but they're too high placed. I'm liking. Serie A. We've got Fiorentina and Serie A. Serie A. Get there in the end, honestly. Fiorentina. Anyone else? I don't know that there is actually in this league. Perhaps Parma and try and bring them up as a rise from grace. But there's another team in Serie B at the moment who's struggling quite a bit. I want to say it's Brescia or maybe Spal. They've really ballsed up and they've like lost loads of money and they're really messed up at the moment. Yeah, Juventus got minus 15 as well. And then we've got La Liga. There's a couple of clubs that have been struggling, not probably as much as what. Why isn't that coming up when I put La Liga? Spanish. Spain First Division. There you go. That'll do. I love the fact that they've got most of the teams, but then the occasional one, Atletico Pamplona, Real San Sebastian, Real Sociedad have got a great team at the moment. And they're doing quite well. Valencia are doing really badly. Valencia? Yeah, I've got a funny feeling Valencia aren't doing very well. Atletico Madrid are up there playing crap football. Not playing very good football at all. They're doing what they need to do. Barcelona, top of the league, doing well. Real Betis, they're doing quite well. They got a draw against Real Madrid. Obviously, they lost to Man U yesterday. I think Sevilla have got a good line. They've got a very good middle ground in terms of they've got that Croatian guy, Rakitic. There you go, Rakitic. It's like he's their experience. We've got Jesus Navas as well. He's even more experienced. Got to bring in two creations. Thomas Delaney. Why do I recognise that name? Thomas Delaney. Loan? Oh, I have been looking at Copenhagen recently. They've been doing some okay stuff. Nothing out of this world, but they've been doing some okay stuff. Well, if they'll probably have a few good players in all fairness. Oh, there you go. He's on loan in though, isn't he? Pardon me. Norwegian, that's the last one. Bodo Glimt. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, Bodo. I'm not sure who won the Norwegian because I think they're on summer break because I think that's how they do it. They do summer break and they'll come back. But at the moment, they're not playing. Oh, we can't see you properly. Okay. Got Mold, runners up, Bodo Glimt tops. So this will be going on as at the moment. It's amazing to see the rise though, considering like Bodo Glimt haven't been seen since here, 2003, and that looks like a one-off. And then nothing for years, and then suddenly second, top, taking over the league. Mold though, always there or thereabouts. Rosenborg, always there or thereabouts. I mean, look at that. Look at that series of domination there. Stabæk. Didn't realise they were up there. History, records. Landmarks. Nope. Records. Overview. Average attendance. Transfers. This isn't what I want to know. I want to know all time. I want to know just stuff that's happening at the moment. Mind. Looks like that's all we're getting. There's a few teams like that in quite a few countries that just they seem to have been something and then they just disappeared out of sight. No records. I mean, what is going on here? Why is it not telling me like? Am I looking in the wrong place? Overview. Competition senior squad. No. Ball expectation. Okay. Not what I was thinking. I mean, look at that. There you go. This is just how you know, right? And I love the fact that they do this in Football Manager. Like, let's go to Norway and let's go watch a game, like as a group, whatever. That would be amazing. Everyone that tunes in for the channel gets together. We just go, right, we're going to go watch Bodo Glimt play on XYZ date. Average ticket price £22. That seems quite expensive, but I just don't think that it is. Like, you want to go have a day out somewhere and you pay 22 quid when you go on holiday to have a day out. That's not huge. I mean, obviously you've got the flights and stuff, but that's not huge. Do that for like Belgium, like even Belgium, Norway, Sweden, Poland. I mean, anywhere that Ryanair can fly. 25, maybe 30 quid for the flight. 20 quid for the ticket. 30 quid for a hotel, maybe. Share a room with some people. Even cheaper. Food. You probably just spend like 150 quid on a proper day out, then fly back the next day. Fuck it. Let's do it. Now that would be a dream. Get a load of people together. Just do it. Just do it. Travel. Still got a few days left. Let's do it. So we have a look at Norway. Let's have a look at their squad actually. Bjorkan? I recognise that name, but I've got a funny feeling the guy I keep, Patrick Berg, quality. That guy, centre back. Good. Guessing this guy's alright as well. He's only 21. What about this one? He's been loaned to Lorient that time. Bitch moan. Do. 25 past midnight. Oof. Who are these? Some. They've been nipped. Oh, no players. Oh, God. Worst. That's the worst. Oh, the class is semi-professional, but they're in the Norwegian Premier Division. First Division? Oh, sorry. Maybe it's the First Division. Not the Premier Division. Oh, so Bodo Glimt were promoted in 2017, so that's where they came from. Lillestrøm. Oh, what? They used to be big as well. Yeah. Okay. Back we go. Trying to think what other leagues we've looked at. What other leagues need to look at? I don't know if I can think of any more. We got Poland, Czech Republic, possibly. Oh. Ah, yes. Pleasant. Why do I feel like it's someone different right now? I feel like it's someone different at the top of the table. Slavia Prague. Again. Well, they've got 19-year-olding. This guy, Norwegian. This guy as well. The central defenders. Oh, this guy's wanted as well. Nonce. He's worth a looking then. Oscar. Union St. Gillois. Chuck him on there. We don't care about them. I wonder if the Saudi Arabian team's going to be chucked a load of money because they spent that money on Cristiano Ronaldo. And we've got Sparta Prague as well. Yeah, and this will be another one, but the problem with Prague, it's just so much beer. So much beer. Good beer, mind you, but just so much beer. Al Samal, yeah, there you go. This guy, really tall, good weight. He could end up, just in terms of looking at that guy could end up being okay. Only 19 as well. Jumping reach is really high. Jumping reach is weird because, like, if you talk about a tall person, generally speaking, you won't have jumping reach because you're tall. It's harder to get off the ground. Positioning, 11 to 19. Good. Ooh, determination, 1 to 8. Bad. Bad. Okay. All right. Anyway, lots of faffing and stuff. I'm going to call it a day. So that's where I'm going to end it. We've actually managed to get in just under an hour. It's almost an hour, so I will. We'll go to an hour. And have a little celebration because it's just fucked up so many times tonight. So why not? As Norwich City, cheeky loan bid for Modric. Because kid be asked, we should do it. It needs to be done, doesn't it? Oh no, what we need to be doing is looking at Modrica. 36 years old, 152 caps, 22 goals. Needs to be right in there, don't we? Right in there. What needs to happen? Alright. That's it. 5 stars. 1 long-term plan. Wants to win a trophy and excited about the team's chances. Club will. Yeah, came from Dynamo Zagreb and Real Madrid. Icon Luka Modric is truly one of the world's global superstars. He made his debut in the Champions League in 2006. That's all he do. He's on 275,000 a week. You cannot make an offer. I don't want your advice, you fucking dingbat. I hate that it does that. The tutorial bollocks. We just want him to the end of the season, and he'll be a star player. And yeah, we'll go from there. Are reluctant to allow this player to leave on loan due to his first team commitments. However, they may be persuaded to reconsider their stance should they be presented an offer too good to be turned down, especially if it includes a sensible future fee. There we go. Loan options. Loan clauses. Future fee. Can't do it. Bugger. I actually can't do it. I think that's probably the worst thing. I can't actually do it. I can't add a future fee to it. Shit. Never mind. Hey, never mind. Okay. Well, that's all we got time for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Love you all. See you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.